right along with me as I run some errands. Come on in. We got some things to talk about. Like, share, and subscribe. Kilmar is free. Ghislaine, like, listen, I'm trying to be like Kilmar. I'm trying to get that Kilmar Garcia special. Come on in. Let's see if YouTube will be nice to me today and let me get through this live. It's not going to be a long one. It's not going to be a long one. Come on in. Give it a minute for the notifications to go out. See if I circulate in the algorithm. Y'all know how it go, content creators. One and a half minute in. Do YouTube have me shadow banned? Come on in. Let's see how long it'll take before I start seeing some people pop in. I never know when YouTube is going to shadow ban my channel or not. I just have to go live. I see one person. Good morning. Good morning. That's a good sign. Good morning. Someone out there in the world sees me. Good morning. I don't know where you're at. It's morning where I'm at. Where are you? Where are you located in the world? I'm in the USA, in the great state of Georgia. Where are you located? Listen, are you in Uganda? Are you in Uganda? Trump, our president here, President Donald J. Trump is trying to send folks to Uganda. He like, listen, you don't want to have no act right here, over here in these parts. I done spoke with the president, the leader over there in Uganda, and he said he will gladly accept y'all for a fee. Trump like, listen, you don't want to have no act right over here in the land of the free. I got someplace I'm going to send you. I wonder if he could be trying to send that man who done killed up them folks driving that tractor trailer, trying to do legal U-turn and just killed up just the family, all the family in the van, in the minivan, just gone because he decided to do a doggone U-turn in a. Listen, he need to go to Uganda. Why we why we sending folks on spirit flights? That one need to be put on the first plane going to Uganda. That one, y'all know what I'm talking about. The guy, the illegal. I think they say he was an illegal immigrant. He was like, looked like he's of Indian descent, y'all. I don't know, but the way he looked so cool, calm, and collected when he seen that minivan run straight into his trailer. Y'all see how I'm looking at how he was looking. That's how he was looking after he done killed up them folks, child. He can't read English. He can't speak English, but somehow he got the CDLs. How many of y'all been trying to pass the CDL test? You like, I've been trying to get my CDLs since 1992. Habib then came over here, slid somebody a few dollars, and said, bet, listen, I'm going to need them CDLs. That's all the English that's all he knew, just them letters, CDL. I'm going to need the CDLs. I got 5 on it. Listen, I need them CDLs, so I don't know how much y'all letting CDLs go for, because I seen a report and y'all come on in here, like this video. I'm not gonna be on here all that long, so y'all listen. Y'all better get this tea. There was a woman in the state of, I think she's in Kentucky. I think she's in Kentucky. She was a whistleblower, y'all. Y'all do the research on this story. Black woman. She worked at like the DMV. So she said some of her teammates, some of the employees at the DMV, like, was like, yo, sis, like, we got this new plug going on to where we selling driver's license and permits, driver's permits. Y'all know them permits you gotta take your teenager to go get. They were like, yo, we selling those. We let them go for like $200 a pop. You want in on this? You want in on this? Listen, this ain't on the books. $200 a pop. You can walk away clear with your driver's license, your learner's permit, no paperwork, questions asked. Listen, you got $200. That listen, as long as you got $200, we can make it happen. So they came to this woman who was an employee at like the DMV place in her state. I think she lived in Kentucky, but look up the story though. But I believe it's Kentucky, but don't quote me on her state. But child, I'm about to tell you the truth of the story. So she said some of her teammates came to her, like, I don't know what her name is, so we gonna call her Miss Brenda. Miss Brenda, we got a little thing going on. I know you probably confused a few dollars, because y'all know they ain't paying us really nothing on this job. So we got this thing going on to kind of make a little few extras. You want in on it? She's like, what you talking about? They are like, yo, this is what we got going on. Y'all listen up, like this video. Listen, I'm telling y'all the tea. I'm not finna be on here all day like I normally am. They were like, yo, we got some people. So illegal immigrants, whoever, Hispanic, whatever. If you just basically don't have your ducks in a row and you struggling to get your driver's license, permit, whatever. For 5 people a day, we will give you whatever it is that you need, whether it's your driver's license, learner's permit. We're going to give it to you for $200. Carlos like, bet. Maria like, yes, $200, but it's only 5 per day. So I guess you got to stay under the radar. So it's 5 a day. 5 lucky people in their minds a day can get the driver's license or the learner's permit for $200. Y'all, this was the play. This was the hustle. Y'all know a lot of these jobs ain't paying nothing. So folks got these little side hustles. They were like, listen, Uber Eats, Lyft, all them little gig jobs, it ain't doing nothing. But this one right here, So Miss Brenda was like, nah, I pass. Miss Brenda said, no, I'm not going to do it. They like, all right then. But let me tell you what Miss Brenda did do. Miss Brenda then went to her supervisor and reported the folks. Yes, she did. Miss Brenda like, listen, they're around here using because she said that they were sharing logins and passwords. She was saying that I guess her management had told her, instructed her to share. Y'all know in any environment you work in, they always tell you to protect your login and password. Don't give it to nobody. Don't share it with nobody. Well, Miss Brenda was like, yo, where she was working in them parts at the DMV, they were like, yo, I'm going to need for you to share your login and password with your counterparts. So she did. So when she learned that what they was doing, when she learned about that, she got like spooked because she thought like, damn, we all sharing these same login passwords. I just don't want to get caught up in this. Listen, I like my little job. I need my little job that I didn't got from the agency, because that's how she got her job. So Miss Brenda was like, yo, I'm about to go dry snitch. Miss Brenda was dry snitching, y'all. Miss Brenda went to the supervisor, child. Miss Brenda then went into the supervisor and told the supervisor what the folks was doing. Listen, the Lord put it on her heart to go tell them folks what them people was doing. Because Miss Brenda like, what y'all not finna do is have me caught up in this ish. And now I'm on a soup line. I'm waiting, trying to get a Section 8 voucher. I'm trying to get EBT. I'm not trying to be a part of that, because word on the curb, all that thing, and went away with this big, beautiful bill. I'm not trying to be a part of that. So she went and told. Miss Brenda been going to work, whatever. 3 months after she went and told, after she dry snitched, she come to work, and them folks walking up on her. Not the people who got the little plug going on. They done walked up on Miss Brenda, told her, listen, baby, you don't even need to put your purse down. Like, come with me. Y'all know how to come with me. She got that. Come with me. So Miss Brenda, child, they walked Miss Brenda up out of that place. Miss Brenda ain't got no job. She crying. She got her white attorney. Miss Brenda like, I just want my job back. Miss Brenda, okay. I'm here for the lawsuit. But Miss Brenda, why are you trying to go back there? You done damn told on everybody, blew up, messed up the plug. You told I just want my job back, Miss Brenda. No, you collect your check and you go to Jamaica and be Stella got her groove back because you can't go back there, Miss Brenda. I'm gonna need for you to aspire to go somewhere else. I know your path. You want to be a supervisor, but listen, we can't do it there. Y'all, how do y'all think the people gonna receive her? She come back there working there. Miss Brenda got a lawsuit. She's like, I don't know why I got to be the one to get fired because I done told them folks trying to help them out so the whole place don't get shut down. Why I got to be the one on the soup line? I'm just trying to understand why I got to be the one on the soup line. Hell, I'm trying to save everybody. Y'all know Trump don't play no games. Everybody can get it. I'm trying to help me, help you. Help me, help you. Miss Brenda was on that type of time. Nah, they don't want to appreciate Miss Brenda, the angel sent from heaven. They don't want to appreciate the angel that was sent from heaven that was trying to save everybody's job. So they like, they done walked her up out of there. Now, as I'm talking to y'all, I'm wondering hell if the supervisor who she done went and damn told if the supervisor was in on the plug. That's a thought right there, right, y'all? The supervisor. Y'all think the supervisor was in on the plug? Because remember, she wrote up some. She went to her supervisor. She went to her leadership. No matter where you go, every job that I've worked at, part of their little documents, they policy. If anything looks suspect, it's in all these damn trainings that they make you do every 45 days. And it talks about, hey, if you see something that looks suspect, you need to report it right away. Isn't that what they say? That is what she did. Miss Brenda reported it right away. But it's given that she reported it to somebody who was in on it. Like, Miss Brenda, you ain't finna mess up because, listen, I know I'm in management, but they ain't paying like that. So Miss Brenda lost her job. She ain't got no job, y'all. She crying. She said, I just want my job back. I was aspiring to be a supervisor. I got this job through the agency, and I just want my job back. And I don't understand. And the white attorney, like, listen, they did her dirty. They did this black woman dirty. And listen, we coming for you. So Miss Brenda's suing the agency, I guess the staffing agency that employed her, because they the one basically told her, yeah, Miss Brenda, your assignment's over. Now, y'all, this gig had been going on for, I think they said maybe about 3 years. When I did the math on it, it was about over $500,000 that had been made from this hustle. About a little over $500,000 that's been made from this hustle. I don't know how many people was a part of it, but Miss Brenda did get the opportunity to be a part of it. Like, they did be like, yo, like, I mean, they did come to her. They weren't trying to, like, what they say, gatekeep. They weren't trying to gatekeep. They was like, yo, Miss Brenda, like, we know you. We know time's hard out here. We see your car, your tires running bald. We hear them brakes squeaking. Listen, we got something going on. We got something going on that we're sharing with you, so you can be a part of this, because we see the struggle. The struggle is real for all of us. Miss Brenda was like, no, the Lord said. Miss Brenda said no. So they like, all right then. Child, them folks wasn't expecting for Miss Brenda to go and dry snitch on them, and Miss Brenda was the one who lost her job, not the people who was doing the absolute most, making a little extra. Remember, $200 a pop for the driver's license and the permits. $200 a pop. Remember, okay, so y'all do the math. $200 a pop, 5 a day for, I think, about 3 years. $200 a pop, 5 a day for like 3 years. Do the math on that and see how much money was being made. This is what she was sharing. I think she said it was about 3 years. It was anywhere from 2 to 3 years. I think it was close to like 3 years, but it was some years. Yes. 5 a day, because you got to stand at a radar. You can't get too greedy. You can't be doing too much in a day. But 5 a day. I'm wondering if goddamn Habib, who then damn killed up them folks from doing that illegal turn, if he got in on a situation like that. Did he go and get his license in Kentucky or wherever they was letting these licenses go for $200 a day? Because that man didn't know nan sign. They were like, yo, Habib, what this mean? What is this? I don't know. He looking at them all crazy. They looking at him crazy. He looking back at them crazy. I don't know how I'm supposed to know that. Listen, I'm just out here trying to make it do to listen. It's hard out here for a pimp. I say that on this channel all the time. Habib and hit them with it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to make it. So the craziness about with the story, as I'm telling you, with the woman who was fired from her job for being the whistleblower about them selling, the driver's license and the permits under the table. There was a immigration attorney speaking, because they was doing, a little expose, and they interviewed an immigration attorney, white woman, and she was like, "Listen, I'm not surprised that this is happening because these immigrant these people, they're just trying to just get they're willing to do whatever they need to do to be able to be outside, make a living, take care of themselves and their families, and a minor thing like getting a driver's license, illegal in that fashion, that's just a minor thing that they're willing to do for the greater good of what they're trying to do, which is to stay over here, be able to go drive and support their family." Man, what do you mean this is a minor? Did you see Habib do the U-turn in the middle of damn highway and kill up the folks? What part of that is minor? What part of that? Y'all think he the only one out here driving, don't know nan sign? Don't know nan sign case. Listen, y'all really think he the only one out here? Do y'all really think he's the only one out here that's riding dirty like this? This is what's going on out here. And this lawyer was like, "Listen, I mean, shit, like you win some, you lose some. Like, listen, it's just like, this is the name of the game. It's just like, this was like her energy, y'all. This was a white woman. Karen, like, listen, shit, you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some." She was like, "These folks got to go to work, feed their families. So if this is how they got to go about getting the driver's license, the permits or whatever to be able to get out there on the road, then bad. Listen, player got to do what a player got to do." This is what Karen's energy was. Listen, a player got to do what a player got to do. She said it with her chest. Listen, you see how I told y'all, Habib was looking when he killed up them folks, when he did that U-turn and then that van just ran into the trailer and he's just like, that's how Karen was looking when they was telling her about the situation at the goddamn DMV. She like, "Listen, you win some, you lose some. You gonna have some casualties." I just want to come listen. I'm just riding. I'm running some errands. I want to come out here and just share that. It's a lot going on. JD Vance in DC getting cussed the hell out. He getting cussed out. He out there trying to see the guards feed him burgers. In the mix, he getting cussed out. But listen, he like, "Listen, help me, help you." Word on the curb is that DC out there, they've been out there lying about the numbers, y'all. They said they've been lying about the numbers. So now DC on the investigation when it comes to these numbers, as far as with the crime rate, and if it's truly been down. What they said last year was down like 20-some%. Trump and his administration like, "Oh, you are MFing lie because the math ain't mathing, because from what we're seeing now, it doesn't make sense that last year this wasn't popping off. Like, it's not." So we trying to see something. Like this Trump and they trying to see something. So that is what's going on there. And I'm like, wow. I visited DC for the first time this past April for spring break with my family. Had a wonderful time. Felt completely safe. Felt fine. But I was in the kind of like I don't know what you would call that, the government, Washington district part. Like I was in that part. So I don't know where it be on and popping at in DC, because y'all know everywhere you go, you got them parts that they say, "Listen, you don't want to go over there." So I clearly wasn't in those parts, and I wasn't out at night also when I was in DC. So anytime I was out with the family, it was just like literally like just in the area with the government buildings outside of the White House, the Lincoln Memorial, all of that. So I barely seen any homelessness. I really just walked away thinking like, wow, this is a really clean city. But I did a survey, because y'all know, familiar with my channel, I'm good for doing these surveys and on my channel. Y'all make sure you subscribe to this channel because I just want to hop on fast because I'm going to go live and we're going to get into the nitty gritty of these things that I'm just throwing out here. Because Trump, when it comes to Trump, there's a lot of ish that I'm not for, but then there's things that I am for. You see what I'm saying? So if you're wanting to know, okay, what I'm for and what I'm not for, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you come back, so you'll come back when I go live and we get into it. But the numbers aren't numbering. The numbers aren't numbering. And even like the chief, the DC chief out in New York is just like doing that, that little side eye about the numbers because he knows like, So listen, we gonna get into it. Y'all, Ghislaine Maxwell talking. They done released the damn transcripts. They done released the transcripts. Listen, the transcripts are out. Ghislaine is saying with her chest, Trump. Listen, y'all stay tuned. Like this damn video. I'm going live. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can come back. You won't miss my live. I'm going to go live sometime this evening. I don't know the time yet, but make sure you got that notification bell on so you know when I go live. And we might do it maybe around, I don't know. Stay tuned, but y'all make it a great day and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.